Now, you said you were talking about calling games, right, in a booth or something
Maybe.
like that?
Yeah, I'd love to.
But the way it starts is something like Good Morning Football or this sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I just want to throw this out here live on this program to you, Seth Rollins. Would you want to host in this chair for this show when I'm not sitting here? Would you
host your show?
Yes, be a guest host of this program.
For real?
For real.
Is this a real invite?
This is not.
Don't hand these
Wow.
out.
Would you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm just going to say it's 3 hours. It's, I know you just did 2.
Let's go.
Not at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's
9 o'clock.
You do have to deal with, these guys aren't in like little rectangle squares. They're literally here.
They're here in person.
So, yeah, I mean, and
We're
at times they'll chime in. And
Great. I need it. I'll need all the help I can get.
go.
I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm not rich.
Here also.
Yeah, manager's here.
This is legit.
I'm not you. I don't have decades of experience in this. I'll be winging it,
listen,
man.
You got us, though, baby.
It's not just your ability to talk and your talk on the fly. It's also your Rolodex. For instance, I can't get the invitation to Moana 2 and on the beach. I mean, you roll a little bit deep, Seth.
Okay,
You know what I mean? Like,
all
so
right.
you dive into your Rolodex and you're like, I'm guest hosting the Rich Eisen Show.
Okay.
Would you like to zoom in or sit in the chair? And
There we go.
You've got that going for you.
Yeah, I'll get Dwayne on speed dial and see if we can get
I'm
him
not just
on.
saying. I'm saying Dwayne. It's whoever you have. You've got in your Rolodex.
Okay, all right. I really appreciate that offer, man. I would love to take you up on that.
And it's also, we were chit-chatting behind the scenes as well. I met my wife at work. She sometimes appears on this program. You can go in any direction you want.
I see where
Seth.
you're going with this.
I mean, that's your choice.
Yes,
But I'm
yes.
just saying that you have. Am I saying I can pull off lavender and I also have a powerful wife from my workspace that I share with all of you? Like
The T-shirt's a no-go.
The T-shirt's a no-go. The hair I can't pull off.
Wow.
There's a lot of things of yours I can't pull off. But I'm just saying is you have a lot of your life that you could put out. Like on a show like Good Morning Football, you're just giving, opinions and this and that. And then you're done with that block. You're on to that. You just saw what it's like.
Yeah.
Okay. But here you can put it all out there if you want. If not, you pull back. You can just talk sports. You talk pop culture. You talk whatever you want to do in your business.
I like this. I like what you're doing here. You're making me feel comfortable already.
It's the truth.
I'm excited about this.
Let's
He's
do it.
basically
Right,
saying
let's do
I got carte blanche to do whatever I want.
Whatever
So
you
if
want.
if you guys will have me, I would love to come and do that. That would be great.
It'd be awesome.
We talk
Dude.
about how you rocked Fear of Gods last year at WrestleMania. I want to talk your sneaker
There you
game.
go. You can talk sneakers.
Everything.
Right
man.
on. We can do it. We can do whatever you want. We can talk about my wrestling gear all day long, man.
Yeah.
At WrestleMania this year, we'll have something new going on. You
It's
know what I
gonna
mean?
be crazy.
So
I can't wait to see what you pull off.
it's going to be good.
So just find a date. I know your schedule. You're flying all over the world, quite literally now.
These last 3 weeks are bonkers.
And
They are bonkers.
there are times, where I gotta, tap out myself, and I'd love to have you sit in this chair. And see what you can
I will
do
take you up on that
it's
offer.
It's a totally different endeavor than studio work, like on TV, like you did today.
Okay.
And it's different from obviously play-by-play or analysis that you'd want to do for that. But it's it's talking, which you're fantastic at, and having opinions, which you're fantastic at.
I got a couple of
being
those.
interesting, like the most interesting man in the world that you are. So you can do all of that stuff, and from this chair.
Well, let's do it.
Okay,
It's
find
a deal.
date. But it's not like a California thing where I throw it out there and then let's all hang out and then you never hear from me.
It's not a Hollywood thing. This is a real deal.
It is not. It's the real thing.
Awesome.
This is a real thing.
That's fantastic.
Okay,
I
good.
love that because I'm from Iowa. I don't deal with that crap.
No,
You tell me something, I expect it's going to happen.
that's it. That's
Awesome.
it. And I went to the Big Ten. I've never been to Davenport, but like where you're from. But I'm
Salt
Michigan,
of the earth.
Michigan and University of Michigan and Northwestern.
Okay. I mean,
Undergraduate and
same
graduate.
vibe. Same vibe.
yeah, I'm
Cold as hell in the winter.
That's it.
Yeah, you get it.
I'm with you. So,
Steals a man.
all
It really does.
So there we go.
And I
This is
spent
it.
time in Cedar Rapids.
We made it.
so-
Cedar Rapids, man.
Yeah, a few
You got
times.
that Quaker Oats smell then, right? You know all about that.
Cheerios, yeah.
Oof.
Cheer. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.